Television, in cooperation with Western Oregon University, presents the Great Northwest Athletic Conference Football Game of the Week. Today, the Western Oregon Wolves play host to the Lumberjacks of Humboldt State University. Hello, everyone. I'm Mark Gilman. Along with Jerry Gilman, we'll be broadcasting today's game for Blue Radio in Corvallis, as well on a tape-delayed basis for the CCTV viewing audience. The Western Oregon Wolves are coming into this ball game with a 2-1 record after an impressive win last week against Simon Fraser, where they set a team record for most offensive yards at 684. Today, they take on a Humboldt State team with an identical record and some equally impressive numbers, both offensively and defensively. The Jacks use two quarterbacks who they rotate liberally and have a very impressive running game, and they are the top GNAC team defensively after just a couple of games. Jerry Gilman for Western Oregon, despite the high output last week and considering all the things that the rain makes happen here, they still need to have some keys here to be successful against what is decidedly a little better opposition than Simon Fraser.
Well, this is an experienced team. This is not a team that's just transitioning into American football, so it's going to be a much tougher contest. The challenge, as I talk to the coaches, is to eliminate mistakes and to execute the offense on the ground, keep the ball moving, exploit play action, and some matchups that they think they can win. Defensively, they're facing a very balanced team who can run the ball very well. Their tight end, according to Coach Arn, is the best in the league, and he is a tough man to cover and a good blocker as well. So they've got their hands full. It should be a fun afternoon. We'll see how it plays out.
Again, a beautiful day here at MacArthur Field. Temperatures expected to be near 80 degrees, and with school coming up on Monday, it ought to be a packed house with a lot of students. We'll be back with the opening kickoff after these messages.
Tailgate area with food, games, and a chance to meet some of your favorite Western Oregon student athletes. You won't want to miss this exciting game day experience. The Red Zone tailgate area is located in the west lot of MacArthur Stadium and is open 2 hours prior to kickoff. Advanced PT Northwest is a recognized leader in physical rehabilitation since 1977. Their staff wants to help restore your active lifestyle. PT Northwest has a number of locations located in the Willamette Valley, including here at Monmouth on Main Street. PT Northwest, a proud supporter of Western Oregon University.
Sideline and up around the 25-yard line is the return man, and it'll be first down and 10 as I think it was Matt Bruder who brought that ball back out. First down and 10 for the Lumberjacks, or known around their parts as the Jacks, at their own 25-yard line, just underway here first quarter. The starting quarterback, again, is Mike Prue. That's not how it's spelled. We'll talk about spelling later. A reset and he tight trips to the right-hand side. The running back behind, and he loses the football on the first play. Fumbled back and a loss. Lyndon Rouse was the running back behind him, who had a 50-yard touchdown last week and 141 yards, Jerry, but a miscue on the first snap.
Well, it was a bad snap from the center, went right down to the feet of the quarterback. He couldn't field it. They're going to run a little counter action coming back inside on a trap.
But now they've got, again, twin tights right and left, right behind the post here for me, and empty backfield, but hand the ball to Rouse, and he rushes left side, pops it back out near the original line of scrimmage and maybe an extra yard. So it'll be third down and about 9. So 6-yard pickup there for Rouse.
Well, the Wolves are going to have to set the corner out there as they got around the corner, and they ran the same play that they had called on first down on the penalty and got clear from the wide side to the short side for a good gain. Looked like it's 7 yards.
Yep, so a 7-yard pickup, and it'll be third down and about 8. Again, tight formation, both sides, and the ball put in the air, but thrown short to the outside. Prue had a man out there open, but couldn't get it to him. The wide open player was Donnie Lee, 5'7", 175 out of Yorba Linda, California, and a transfer from Azusa Pacific. It'll be 4th down, and he'll be forced to punt, and the punter is Chris Bolt. Gonzalez back deep for the Wolves, and he's had some impressive returns here. And he'll receive this ball at about the 40-yard line. He calls for a fair catch. And it'll be Wolves football, 1st and 10. Good field position to start this ball game as folks continue to stream in, and we've got a good crowd already here at MacArthur Field.
Yeah, good field position, good decision to fair catch the ball as it was hung up and fairly short. So the Wolves will come out with their first possession. We'll see where they want to begin their attack.
Oh, 1st down and 10 with 13:59 left here in this opening quarter. No score, and starting quarterback A.J. Robinson from the shotgun moves Darryl Valdez to his right and hands the ball to him on 1st down, and he gets a small push up front and pounds it ahead for about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 as he goes behind the left side of that offensive front.
Well, they brought backside lineman pulling in front of the play. Got a pretty good push. You take that to go wide trips here. Left.
On 2nd down and 7. Trips to the left side, and Valdez and Robinson have a miscommunication. That ball's still on the ground, and Humboldt State has the football at the 35-yard line. It was a bad handoff from the start, and then it looked like somebody greased up the pigskin there because nobody could get to it. And it will be Humboldt State football in great field position. It'll be spotted by the officials at the Western Oregon 36. Both teams with a fumble early, but the Wolves can't get it back.
Yeah, this is much more costly here. Gives the Jacks great field position in Wolf territory at the 36-yard line. The handoff just not executed. Looked like the running back got his elbow down, hit the ball on his hip and his elbow. Couldn't get it back. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Twin receivers split out wide side this time with 2 backs in the backfield alongside of Prue. He looks, turns, the pass is a swing pass to the outside, and out there was Daniel Wyant, and that ball was thrown well wide of the mark as he had a defensive back coming up to target him. Incomplete. 2nd down.
Yeah, the ball just too far out in front of the swing back coming out of the backfield. 2nd and 10.
Ball again at the Western Oregon 36. No score. Western Oregon coughed up the football on their 2nd play from scrimmage. Tight trips to the right side this time for Prue. And he'll hand the ball off. Rouse inside, and he got hit momentarily right about the line of scrimmage, but bounced off, continued forward, and picked up good yardage. Going to be about 3 or 4. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, the Wolves had great penetration. I thought they were going to catch the back in the backfield, but they told us how good he was at bouncing. They couldn't get to him to wrap him up, so it's 3rd down now.
3rd and 6 as the Wolves fans try to crank it up just a little bit. In the ball at the just shy of the 30-yard line for the Jacks. In Prue with the football, and now he's got to take a timeout, and we'll take a 1-minute break. 12:38 left here in the 1st quarter. No score, Humboldt State and Western Oregon. You're listening to Wolves football on 1340 Clue AM.
Today's game is being broadcast locally on News Radio 1340 Clue AM and in the Portland area on 1600 KOHI AM. Listen to Mark and Jerry Gilman for play-by-play and in-game analysis. The Wolves compete for a GNAC title.
Third down and 6, and through the quarterback. Takes the pitch, the ball thrown long down the field, but into double coverage. He had some running room if he wanted it, but didn't take it. Instead threw that ball up for grabs out there to Dirk Dallas, a 6'3" junior who's been his primary target. But 2 men back there in coverage, Jerry, and it was knocked away by Bryce Pila, incomplete. And it'll be 4th down, and good defense by Western Oregon on that play.
Well, because the ball was put so high in the air, the defensive backs had time to get under it and knock it away. And now we got 4th down, and they will go for it. 2 receivers right, 1 left.
And the Wolves defense trying to hold here. 2 receivers to the right side. Through, looking. He's got a pass over the middle, and that pass is incomplete. Boy, Humboldt State was looking for interference out there. Sergio Allen came across the middle, but the officials say nah, and so Western Oregon holds, and the turnover does not cost them here with 12:26 left in the first quarter and still no score.
Good job by the defense. Very active. That crossing route in over the middle, they wanted some penalty on. It looked like they just got their feet tangled. Now the Wolves come out, 2 receivers right and left.
Again, A.J. Robinson, the quarterback from the gun. And he checks off, looks towards the sidelines where 2 quarterbacks are used. One is a decoy to send in the play. Robinson now with the snap from the gun. The left-hander swings the ball out to Valdez. He eludes 1 tackler in the open field and manages to squirt ahead for good yardage, about 8 yards out near the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and short, and a good checkup by the Western Oregon Wolves and offensive coordinator Ryan O'Malley.
Well, yes, A.J. did a good job. He looked down the field, didn't see anything, dumped it out in the flat, and a good job of running. Picked up the 5 yards, 6.
Yep. 6-yard pickup as Valdez stepped out before he got to the 40. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Twin receivers left and right. The tight end reshifts, and the ball faked on the handoff. Robinson looks down the field. There's DeMario Ballard, and the pass was a little too long and incomplete. Now, DeMario was questionable and was a game-time decision to come in. And in talking with the coaches, what he had was he had a strain up around his sternum, and he couldn't lift his arms over his head very well, but physical therapy helped him. But on 3rd down now and 4, the Wolves in no huddle and trips to the left side. And man came off, but no contact for Humboldt State. And they'll back the linebacker off. Robinson.
Yeah, somebody should have stepped out and popped him. They'd had a 1st down.
Robinson with an empty backfield this time. High snap, but he picks it up. Has time, looking. He's going to throw the ball over the middle to Orr, and it's caught across midfield. A.J. had some running room, but Orr came open late as he dragged across the middle, Jerry, and a big 1st down at the 47-yard line.
Well, good active feet by A.J. to keep himself alive in the pocket. Moved around in it, actually challenged the line of scrimmage, made the defense look at him, then threw the ball underneath the deep backs and got the 1st down. Nice play.
Pickup was 15 yards, 1st down and 10 for the Wolves, and this time 2 backs in the backfield and a man in motion. Robinson going to run an option look. It was an option look, but really had nobody he was going to pitch it to. And he picks up about 1 as Trevor Gates came in motion, the flanker.
And the Jacks blew that thing up, as they say. They jacked up that offensive play on that play because they were in the backfield about 2 yards. There was no place really for the quarterback to go. So he did get a half a yard or so. 2 receivers right, 1 left.
And again, 2 backs in the backfield. I believe that's Kyle Lavender. It is the fullback, and now the handoff goes to Gates, the flanker. He comes around for good yardage inside the 40. Mitchell's going to spot it about the 39-yard line. So the Wolves with a 3rd down and short on a well-executed flanker around.
Little sweep there with all of the sets. It ends up being a sweep, and he cuts it back inside. Nice job of cutting back. Now 3rd down and a very manageable 2.
DeMario Ballard will split out along with Orr to the right side. And a wing on the left side is Lavender. Ball snapped to A.J. Robinson. He looks down long. There's DeMario looking for the football, and oh, he lost it in the sun. He really just lost it out there. Couldn't do anything with it. It'll be 4th down, but will the Wolves go for it here? It looks like they will, as Robinson's still out on the field. They just took a shot at it thinking they're in 4-down territory here, Jerry.
Yeah, it was obvious. He had no idea where the ball was. He's in good shape, but he couldn't see the ball.
In temperatures expected to top out near 80 degrees on 4th down and 2. Robinson's going to run it himself. He's got the first down. He had Valdez out there as a pitch man, but really never looked at him. But easy yardage there as a good seal blocks Jerry by the offensive line.
And the defense was playing a slow read. They were setting off the quarterback, wanting him to make the move up the field, and then they were going to come back on him. Well, Robinson just took it and jammed it up their throat for a first down.
Picked up 6 on the play. 2 receivers to the right. Robinson again from the gun. Hand off the ball to Valdez, and he jukes his way through the middle inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of 8 or 9. It'll be 2nd and short. And again, good offensive line play by Western Oregon up front.
Yeah, the running back did a nice job of jumping to the outside as the block was taking place right in his face. And I don't know what this signal is by the official, but it looked like he was signaling rain.
That'll be 2nd down and about 1. 2 receivers left now, 1 right. Robinson from the gun, and before the play can be run, Humboldt State says procedure against Western Oregon on the offensive right side. Well, both teams have had a little bit of jitters in this big ball game.
50
There's
offense,
a 5-yard penalty that
penalty,
goes from 2nd and
still
short to
2nd
2nd
down.
and not so short. And personnel change now as the Wolves will change up the play. Gates and Orr will split out wide to the right-hand side. And Kyle Lavender comes back in as a wing on the left side. Many times that means the running game is going that direction. Ball snapped, handoff to Valdez, again up the middle, and he picks up just about all the yardage lost on that penalty as he just went straight up the middle. 3rd and 3 as he picked up 4 on the play. Ben Heidenreich comes in now, tied in for the Wolves.
And again, solid blocking inside. When you pick up 3 or 4 yards, you're getting what you need. Now they got 3rd down about 2, maybe 3.
Twin receivers left, 3 to the right-hand side. Heidenreich standing up as a tight end. The pass goes to left side to DeMario Ballard. He eludes 1 tackler, and like a big gazelle down the left sideline, down near the 10. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the 11, and a good play by DeMario, Jerry.
Yeah, he did a great job. He could have caught the ball and stepped out of bounds and had a 1st down. But he caught it, made a little fake outside, came back inside, did a great job of moving the ball on up the field just outside at the 10 at the 11.
14-yard pickup. 1st down and 10 for the Wolves. Robinson 2 of 4 now for 29 yards. 2 backs in the backfield this time. Lavender, one of them. Fake the handoff to the flanker around. Give the ball to Valdez, and he'll get about a yard. The Jacks were not fooled on the play.
Well, they could have used a little better fake on it, but the snap was not right where the quarterback could field it cleanly. And so they got a little bit of something out of it, but the Jacks did their job. 2nd down now. Well, they said very little or nothing. They got a little more than what it shows, but 9 yards.
Again from the gun, Robinson. 2 receivers right. Fake the handoff, and Robinson takes it himself, and he loses the football. It comes to DeMario Ballard, but he can't get to it, and it's recovered by the Jacks at the 10-yard line. Double ouch if you are the Wolves, as Jordan McGowan-Smith came up with the football, the defensive back out of Santa Rosa. But the officials are talking here for just a moment. Holding. No, it's going to be against the Wolves, and they'll decline it. All right. So 1st down, 2nd turnover for Western Oregon here in the period. Admit I didn't see that flag, which was
Inside.
on the other side of the field. Yeah, inside.
Interior line.
Yep.
Well, they had a decent gain. The ball gets knocked out of the quarterback's hands and on the ground, and I thought for a minute they were going to get on it, but they couldn't corral it. So a nice drive. Now the defense goes back to work, but they've got some rest. Let's see if they can keep things corralled here.
Again, Prue is the quarterback for Humboldt State as Western Oregon lines up, and there's a penalty flag right away. Procedure as right tackle jumped for Humboldt, and HSU will back up 5 yards.
Prior to the snap, false start, 72 offense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Again, the temperature here at game time was 73 degrees. It continues to climb. And
beautiful fall.
Beautiful. It's wonderful. I'll tell you, it'll get a little nippy once the sun goes down. Trips formation to the left side now for Prue. And he'll go to the air, and the pass over the middle to Rouse, the running back. He backs up to avoid a tackle, and in the process loses a yard. He got the tackler to go down, but a wave of red followed, and it'll be a gain of about 4. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Well, good pursuit on the ball as the pass was caught. The man hit over the middle. And then as the hit was made, 3 other red shirts came flying at the ball. Gang tackling was really good. 2nd and 11.
Trips again to the left-hand side. Rouse alongside Prue. And the pass, trying to get up in the air is Prue. That pass is intercepted. Intercepted by Caleb Singleton. The former West Salem star saw that ball fly away. He broke towards it, and the Wolves will get it back. They lose a little field position, but it'll be 1st and 10 at the Humboldt State 27-yard line.
Well, we've got turnovers, but they're balancing themselves out here. These two teams are probably kicking themselves, but the defenses have been superb. Yeah, neither team's given up any points yet, so let's see if the Wolves can get something into the end zone. 6:36 left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, you'd think this was MacArthur Bakery instead of MacArthur Field with all the turnovers.
That was pretty doughy.
Darn right it was. On 1st down and 10, it is Evan Mazzocchi, the quarterback here, as we were told that he might rotate, and he gets the ball out on the pass to Kirk Warhane. He eluded an oncoming rusher, got it out into the flat right side, and Warhane picks up good yardage. Close to a 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and relatively short.
Well, the play was designed to be play action, find something down the middle, but it was covered, and he threw it off to the man he'd faked to early on in the play, and he picks up just short of 10.
Oh, 2nd down and 9. Hand the ball to Warhane. He gets to the outside. The former Southridge player whose former team got busted up pretty good last night in high school ball against 5th-ranked West Salem does pick up the 1st down. Warhane stands 5'10" and 215. Redshirt freshman. Oh, he goes back 2 years to that state championship team.
Oh, yeah, he knows what it is to win.
Ball handed off again to Warhane in the backfield. He's going to reverse his field, looking for some blocks.
Gets one.
He gets 2, but still runs out of real estate. And it'll be a big loss back to about the 21, 22-yard line.
Now, there was too much leakage on that play as they wanted to run to the wide side of the field. The defense came through, turned the ball back. I thought he might get one more block and get back to the original line of scrimmage, but good pursuit by the Jacks, and it's now 2nd down, and that post is in the way.
Yeah,
there we go.
About 17, a loss of 7 on the play. Mazzocchi with the football as Valdez comes back in, and that was supposed to be a screen to Valdez, but he got caught up in the middle, and Mazzocchi threw it where he thought he was going to be. A little miscommunication. It'll be 3rd down and long.
Well, I want to tell you, they came through so quick he couldn't even set up the screen. He had to get rid of it before the play was even set up.
Into the ball game comes Jake Zutenhorst. Lucas Gonzalez comes out, and on 3rd down and long, the Wolves in 4-down territory, set up with trips to the left side and
check to the side.
Check off to the sideline as Humboldt just about jumped off again.
In college ball, if you can come across the no man's land and no penalty.
Contact. Mazzocchi with time. Rolls, he's going to take the ball and run it instead. Tucks it, runs, and he's going to be close to the first down, and a penalty flag comes out late. Hope this isn't an illegal block. It was behind the play. But a good run by Mazzocchi, and then he got hit pretty good as he went down towards the sticks, as the officials confer. By the way, our statistician today.
Illegal block.
It is illegal block. Shane Van Mater, the Assistant Sports Information Director, along with Danny Barnes, who came over from the soccer game. Haven't gotten a word on how that went just across the way. So it is an illegal block. It was what I'd hoped it wasn't, what Western fans hoped it wasn't.
Illegal block in the back. Number 8 of the offense. 10-yard penalty,
So that'll
third down.
Essentially negate the long run. They do pick up some yardage after you get done dealing with the penalty yardage. It'll be third down and about 13, so they net about 4. And here are the Wolves again at the 19 of Humboldt State. Jim Mazzocchi checks off.
Three-man rush situation now for the Jacks as they look to play pass, 8 men back.
Mazzocchi again with an empty backfield. Looking, he's got some time, and then it goes away in a hurry, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, they brought one outside backer at the snap, so they had 4-man rush, and nobody picked him up. That's not something that is good. You got to have your head up, look to see where the penetration's coming from. When you have 3 men at the line of scrimmage and you got 5 to 6 people inside blocking, you got to find them.
So a field goal coming. This will be a 40-yarder for Kelly Morgan. The kick is up and it is blocked. The ball is going to be returned by Humboldt State. One man to get to him is Gonzalez, and he's not going to get to him, and that's going to be a touchdown. Ouch. Block punt. Jordan McGowan-Smith, who recovered a fumble earlier, picked that ball up and returned it about 65 yards for the score, Jerry, and it is 6-0 Humboldt State.
Well, in the pregame conversation, we did not bring into play the special teams. Well, there's a special team play that you don't see a lot of in this day and age, but it was a big weapon. The field goal block and picking it up and taking it the length of the field. So a quarter that has been dominated basically by the Wolves offensively turns into a potential 7-0 deficit because of a good special team play by Humboldt.
Chris Bolt is the kicker. The extra point is up. Actually, it's Matt Bruder. It is good, but we've got a penalty flag
Against
Western Oregon for offside.
Yep. Was it good? Yeah, if it was good,
they're going to just take it. So Humboldt State will decline, and they'll have the extra point. We'll take a 1-minute break. 3:37 left here in the first quarter. Western Oregon is dominated, but they trail 7-0 to Humboldt State.
On the defense.
To Wolves football.
Penalties decline.
1340.
Kick is
Blue
good.
Radio.
Fans, before the next game, make sure to check out the Red Zone tailgate area. With food, games, and a chance to meet some of your favorite Western Oregon student athletes, you won't want to miss this exciting game day experience. The Red Zone tailgate area is located in the west lot of MacArthur Stadium and is open 2 hours prior to kickoff. And fans, PT Northwest is a recognized leader in physical rehabilitation since 1977. Their staff wants to help restore your active lifestyle. PT Northwest has a number of locations located in the Willamette Valley, including here at Monmouth on Main Street. PT Northwest, a proud supporter of Western Oregon University. Back to return for the Wolves, number 6, Justin Orr, number 8, Daryl Valdez.
Oregon Wolves, a victim of a blocked field goal, went up on the board as a 59-yard fumble return, and Humboldt State leads it 7-0, and this ball kicked down to about the 12-yard line and brought up by Darrell Valdez, and he is hit hard just shy of the 30, and it'll be first down for the Wolves from that point.
Number 33 really wrecked him. Looked like he might have something, but 33 came out of that kickoff team and really nailed him.
Michael Johnson, linebacker, junior, out of Mira Mesa, California. Transfer from JC down in San Diego. 7-0 in favor of Humboldt State, but Western Oregon has 4 first downs, Humboldt State none. The Wolves with superior running and passing yards, but they are down, and A.J. Robinson back at quarterback with trips to the left side. Hand the ball to Valdez running right, and he crosses the 30.
They get the ball again?
I don't know. I think the officials say he's down.
But you don't want the ball bouncing around. You want to secure that baby.
Yes, you do. And that's been one thing that they've been concerned about. Again, in turnover ratio, the Wolves are in the minus category. Humboldt State in the plus on the year. And you can say they go after and strip the ball on a lot of plays.
You want the plus category.
The gain was 4, and on 2nd and 6, Robinson looking. He'll check off and get the ball to Valdez, and he dropped the football.
And he had a blocker in front of him.
Yes, he did. There's a little bit of just, you looked up before you take the football. That's right. So it'll be 3rd down and 6. He was there, man out in front, and so the Wolves will see what they can do here from their own 33-yard line. Robinson again from the gun. Warhane is alongside of him, and the ball snapped to A.J. Pass, turned to Orr on the outside. He went out. Looked like Robinson threw it in. Somebody missed it. I don't know, or the ball was
the timing was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, the ball was thrown a little deep into the outside, but the receiver hadn't even come out of his route yet. I think they had a miscommunication about the route he was supposed to run.
So Scott Buki will come on to punt this ball away for the Wolves. Wolves have done very well in this part of their game. Again, against Simon Frazier, not one return in game 1. And that doesn't hurt your numbers. Buki, we'll see if he can get this back.
Almost
boy, they brought the house on that.
They did get a piece of it.
I think they did, and that ball goes out of bounds. Going to be shy of the midfield stripe. The officials waiting for him to mark it, and he's going to say that's an 11-yard punt, Gary, 11 yards. Maybe even less than that from the spot of the ball.
Well, they said if we can block the field goal, we can probably block something else. So they just got after it. They were coming hard, got their hands on it.
That's a 7-yard punt, a 7-yard punt. Ouch. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jacks at the Western Oregon 40. With 2:39 left here in the opening quarter. Again, Western Oregon has dominated offensively, but a blocked field goal returned for a touchdown. Humboldt with a 7-0 lead. Hand the ball to Rouse. He started to step inside, went outside when there was no hole, and found good running room as Wolves didn't fill to the outside, and he picks up a good 8 or 9.
Well, they had it all jammed up in the middle, but they didn't get the edge set out on the right side of the defense, and he broke it outside, got a good 7 yards.
That's where the spot is, stepped out shy of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Tight trips now to the right side, and the ball pitched out to Rouse, and the Wolves do a pretty good job of getting out there to pursue that football. And not a whole lot of yardage to be had.
No, they came after the sweep very, very well. In fact, they moved this chain back just a couple of inches. The defense has been doing a great job here in the first quarter. They just haven't had enough help on the other side.
I believe that was Hockhalter and Smith who came over to drop it down. Now trips to the left side for Prue, the quarterback. Rouse the setback, and the ball handed off up the middle, and The Wolves all there, bodies in red, and he stopped beyond the 35-yard line. He'll lose some more yardage.
Well, their trips wide left was just a decoy. He wanted to come right back up the middle on the right side, but the Wolves would have nothing to do with it as they smashed that line of scrimmage, broke it up. They lost another yard on the play.
It'll be 4th down and 6, and it appears that they will punt this ball away.
Why not?
Yeah, Tim McMullen out of Australia will punt this away. He and Bolt have both shared punting duties. And this little Australian rules kind of squib kick.
He got very little.
Yeah, it did not go where he wanted it to, and way back up the sidelines for Western Oregon. And officials still moving. I think it's beyond the 20, about the 23 or 4, and that's where Western Oregon will take over 1st down and 10. And
it's about a 10-yard punt itself.
Yep. Mozaki will come back out at quarterback again. He and A.J. Robinson will be kind of exchanging positions here, back and forth during the course of this game. So Mozaki with Valdez alongside him sets up on 1st and 10. Double tight end set now for the Wolves as they shift, and the ball handed off to Valdez. He dances